to be with you. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson here in the booth. Greg, we got a couple of teams that love to throw the football. And you know how guys say, hey, we're not going against the other offense. We're going against the other team's defense. Greg, these star wide receivers, you know they're watching what the other guy does on the field here today.
Oh, in their minds, there's no question. They are competing against one another. And I think that's what makes this league so fun is when these guys, they know each other. They study each other. They work together in the off seasons. Friends, but come game day, there is no question. At the end of this one, yes, they want their teams to win, but when they put their two box scores up next to each other, there's going to be some bragging rights come this offseason.
Rashad Bateman, the intended target. It's second down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. Now it's going to be third down. They'll run. It's Henry. Henry rumbles to the first down and more. And he'll finally be taken down at the Ravens' 32-yard line. A big play there for Baltimore. It's a gain of 34. Give it to the first option. That's the fullback. They'll try to use that size to push forward, but it's not going to work. Defense strong up front. And they're going to get him down behind the line of scrimmage. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. On play action, here's Jackson. This is caught at the 2. And he's in. Jay Flowers. Touchdown, Baltimore. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive. You just have to find a way defensively to step up there. Stop. It's one thing to give up 6. You allow a touchdown, but now dig deep, man. Get a stop. Looked like there was some confusion, and offense is going to come away with 8.
On the return is Sean Tucker. So the Tampa Bay offense set to work for the first time in this one. And they're led by the #1 overall pick back in 2018. Greg, it is Baker Mayfield at quarterback.
It's not often that you take the field for the first time, Mike, finding yourself down by 8. And that's the situation they find themselves in here. You have to just treat this as if it's a 2-possession game and play with a little bit more urgency on this opening drive. The last thing you want to do is go 3 and out, give the ball back, and now you lose all momentum. Stick to your plan. Find a way to come away with points as you try to settle this offense into this game here early.
On third down, it's Irvin. The Buccaneers getting their puncher out there, as he'll be standing just inside the back line of the end zone. Sims now to return it. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The Ravens offense ready to see the football for the second time. First time they had it, they scored a touchdown and added the 2-point conversion on top. So an 8-0 advantage as they work with it here on 1st and 10. Bateman is the motion man. Off the play fake. Jackson. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. They put a receiver in motion to the left. Play action now. Jackson. He'll find Aguilar. Complete. And he's into the end zone. Nelson Aguilar. Touchdown, Ravens. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then and get yourself in the end zone.
On the option, they give it to Henry. And he's in for the two-point conversion to make it 16-0. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Now it's Bucky Irving to return. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. The Buccaneers offense ready for their second possession. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. That pass complete to the veteran, Sterling Shepard. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. From the gun, it's Mayfield. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. as they come up on 2nd and long. Baker gonna give it to Irving. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down. They send Godwin in motion. From the gun on 3rd down. He coughs up the football. One of the Ravens has it inside the 20. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. And you talk about the perfect first quarter. The offense has been doing their job. Now the defense joins the scoring party. Both sides of the ball contributing to the scoreboard.
Yeah, and this is what every coach dreams about, like the opportunity to play complementary football. Offense comes out, they do their part. Now the defense is getting to the scoring mix. When both sides can complement one another and contribute and impact the game to this level, man, that is a recipe for success.
To return is Tucker. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. Here's the Tampa Bay offense. They're going to take over once more. They are facing an uphill climb early. Begin this drive with 1st and 10. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. They'll go again here with Irving. Oh, and the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble. And this is taken in by the defense.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
On 1st down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down. They'll go again here with Henry. Here's 3rd and 7. They'll run the draw, and here's Henry. Whoa!
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll run for it with Henry. Yeah. And he's going to have a Ravens 1st down. He'll wind up getting on 4th and 3. They'll try to throw here with Jackson. To the end zone there. Is incomplete. Zay Fly. And it'll lead to a 2nd and goal. Bateman is the motion man. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Baltimore. The dual threat of the quarterback. When you have one that can run, why not use him, especially down here, Greg? And they punch it in for the touchdown.
There's nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than down here near the goal line when he can call his own number. And in this case, that's exactly what he does, and he's able to take it in himself. Anytime you fail on a two-point try, there's always going to be second-guessing about whether that was the right play call. In this case, they decided to throw the ball, which I like. They just need better execution, and they end up coming up a little short.
On the return, here comes Tucker. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. 1st and 10. The Buccaneers offense, and they're running back Bucky Irving ready to hit the field again. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. That is incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
On 2nd down, Baker. Get about 8 out of that one, but now on 3rd down. On the ground, it's Irving. A pickup of 12 yards. It's a 1st down for Tampa Bay. One quarter in the books. It's the Ravens out front. We'll be back in Baltimore. A give. This is Irving. Good defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple. Right back to Irving, and he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards, and that leads to 3rd down. Here comes Otten in motion. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is complete.
Situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down. Derrick Henry heading out along with the rest of this Ravens offense. It's the tight end Likely in motion. They've opened up a big lead already, trying to put this one to bed maybe before halftime. Another drive starts here with 1st and 10. Jamel Dean that time, all over him in coverage. In motion comes Andrews. On 2nd down, here's a run with Henry. The speed on display. Touchdown, Ravens. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. And that's back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible. Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Bucs offense ready to get back at it. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. Now Mayfield. The pressure gets home. He's lost the football. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get strip sack, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. Ball falls into the hands of his own guy, and they'll see if they can dodge this bullet.
And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9, and third down coming up. Baker to throw. And they get to him and finally bring him down. It will go down as a sack. On comes the punter now, as he is on to punt for Tampa Bay. Inside the 20. And he's in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Big play from the special teams there, Greg. Not only did they come up with the block, but they return it for the touchdown, get a little bit of momentum with this big play.
Yeah, and there's always a little bit of a risk and reward that a coach has to balance anytime he calls for a punt rush. And we saw there exactly why you do it. You're able to get your hand, block the ball, and in this case, you get the extra bonus because it leads to a touchdown.
From the gun, Jackson. And he'll get into the end zone, doing it on his own. Successful two-point conversion. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. The return starts at the 13. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Bucs offense ready to get back at it. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They'll run it. It's Irvin. And they'll be set up past the 40 with that.
When you go out and invest in a young guy like this to be part of your backfield's future, you got to find ways to get him involved early, and I think here's a case of doing just that.
Here's Irvin. And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here's carry number 1 for Rashad White. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. Oh, he gets a good read defensively and intercepts it. Picked off by Brandon Stevens. And he'll be taken down, and there is a flag on the play. This is going to be a huge call. The penalty yardage gets him a little closer, but still, tough 3rd down conversion coming up. To throw is a hit, and he has lost the football. Oh, he gets it right back. Oh, man, Greg, those must be scary times for a player. Not that it happened to you often, but he lost the ball but was able to get it back. and avoid the turnover.
Well, Mike, I hate to admit it, but unfortunately, I was in that situation a few times, and I'll tell you what, when that ball pops out of your hand, the only thing on your mind is there anything I can do to get it back? In this case, he was able to get it back, and he dodged a bullet.
The Ravens offense and from the 35, it's 1st and 10. It's the tight end Likely in motion. They'll run it on 1st down with Henry. Oh! And drawing some oohs and ahs from the crowd, sidestepping his way. Nifty gain of 9 there. 2nd and a yard. They're going to go right back to Henry. Good blocking to the 15. And he's going to all the way. Henry, touchdown Ravens. His 2nd touchdown of this 1st half. Back to throw, Jackson. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. The Buccaneers offense headed back to take over once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Throwing is Mayfield. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. On the handoff, it's Irving. And the defense all over this one. They knock them down, and it'll go down as a loss of 2. 3rd and long. They'll run with Irving. And he's going to go backwards yet again. The defense stands up tall one more time, and they force a 4th down. And this one will not be returned. Not the best of kicks, as it's going to wind up being touchdown. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. They'll run it with Henry. And he won't make it back to the line of scrimmage. Going to lose a yard as he steps out of bounds.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
And he's into the end zone yet again. Baltimore. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. Now Jackson and the Ravens will try to tack on 2 more. Here's Henry. And he's into the end zone again. It's the octopus. He's got the long run for 6 and punches in the 2. All 8 points for good measure. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense going to see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. On first down is Mayfield. A pass pulled in by Irving. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7. Mayfield. And he might have waited just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time. Here's Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
The biggest issue in why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to...
Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. On the ground, here's Henry. Here's a 2nd and 6. This is Henry. Gets to the edge at the 30. And he gets marked out of bounds, but inside the 5-yard line.
And his great first half on the ground continues, and this is one of those guys that when he gets in the groove, it seems like it's an 8-yard run, a 10-yard run, and all of a sudden a 15-yard chunk play, one after another.
1st and goal, and it's Henry. And he'll lose big yardage on this one, trying to get to the edge. Instead, steps out of bounds well behind the line. Moved back to the 10. They'll try here on 2nd and goal. Again, it'll be Henry. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd. So the last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. Now it's Jackson. That's going to be incomplete. They say no to the field goal, but that backfires. They're going to come away with nothing as this first half comes to an end. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The visitors' offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. And, look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face.
Oh, they are on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. One of the Ravens has it. How about the defense getting to the quarterback, getting access to the ball, knocking it free, and coming up with the recovery?
I'd like to see the quarterback just be a little more secure with the ball, Mike. You can see he's just a little loose, especially when you're operating from the pocket. But give credit to the defender. Nice job attacking the ball, knocking it loose and recovering it, and that is a big takeaway here by this defense.
Bateman is the motion man. Now Jackson, this a designed run. And he will do it himself. He's in. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Ravens. The offense staying put. They will go for 2. Jackson now. And he'll get into the end zone. Doing it on his own. Successful 2-point conversion. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Now a return coming from the 14. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Mayfield to throw. He'll swing this one out wide. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. One of the Ravens has it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure.
And he's got another one. Derrick Henry, touchdown Baltimore. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Jackson looking to throw. And he'll get into the end zone. Doing it on his own. Successful 2-point conversion. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This taken around the 11th. Strong. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. They'll put a receiver in motion right. Now, Mayfield. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And just a pickup of 3 or 4, but with the penalty a moment ago, it leaves them with a good down, 2nd and short. Baker gonna give it to Irving. And it doesn't appear that he got to that 1st down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. Here's White. The defense all over that. Met him in the backfield, stopped in his tracks, and it sets up 4th down. Kicking time for the Bucs. They'll punch it away. It's a short kick. Fair catch is called for, and they're going to be in business with a short field to work. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Here's a give. Heading right, it's Henry. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Gets to the edge at the 30. And he's going to take it into the end zone. It's a touchdown. There is a penalty marker down, but it looks like this one's going to hold up.
Offside. Defense.
Now Justin Tucker for the point after. Now how about this? It's a fake. And this is going to be caught in the end zone. Of all the unlikely plays to see, it winds up being good for 2 points. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. A return coming from the 14. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The visitors' offense getting set to get back to work. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Look wide. Get this one complete. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7. They'll send a tight end in motion. On 2nd down, a run with Irvin. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Here now, 3rd and 5. They'll send a tight end in motion right. To throw is Mayfield. That is caught. He got Godwin. Down to... And he will go all the way. Chris Godwin. Touchdown Buccaneers. And this is not going to have enough steam at all. It is short. No good. Don't think it was tipped. Just a bad kick. And they're unable to unlock the extra point. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're... as the kick's away. And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so that's whistled dead, and the ball gets placed at the 40-yard line.
Delay of game.
Can you hear me now? Still nothing. Oh, you can't hear me? Nah, nice. Let's go.
On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. Up the
Get there,
sideline,
get there,
past
get there.
midfield.
No.
And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 35-yard line.
Hold up.
It's a big...
I'm a... Wait, weren't you that guy that I played Fortnite with?
Ravens. And even 30 yards.
Aren't you that one guy that I played
It's a
Fortnite
three-tight
with
look
a long time ago?
as they have it 1st and 10.
We played
Go
that
again
second.
here with Henry.
Yeah, I remember that.
Finding room to the 20. And it's a big run
I
down
remember
to
that,
the
bro. I remember
10-yard
that.
line.
At this point, Mike, it's clear this defense
Bro,
just
I
doesn't
suck
have
at
a lot
Fortnite
of
now.
answers right now for this run game. A combination of the job being done up front by the
What's
offensive
that,
line
bro?
and the big
Bro, I
playability of
suck
this
at
running
Fortnite
back.
now. I kind of like deleted it and like I don't really play it anymore, but like I kind of do.
They'll say it did not
I
break the
suck at
play,
it.
but a real solid gain
I
on
suck at
1st and goal.
Fortnite. You got better. You're actually pretty good
Henry
at the
tries
first
to
time that I
blow his
didn't
way in.
play with you.
And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1. Setting
Yeah, well,
up
I suck
3rd
now.
and goal.
I mean, I don't really suck, but like, you know what I mean, right?
They'll try to run this one in. And they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again.
Nice, bro.
Henry.
Have you been playing like this whole time? This whole like
He is
2
come
years?
alive after the break. His 3rd touchdown of the second half. Now Jackson and the Ravens will try to tack on 2 more. Now they'll set up to throw. That's going to be caught. So
Dang, bro, you was painful. Holy. Yo, hold on. I actually might get 100, bro. I actually might get 100 on this on the ringing
out there
Buccaneers,
is
bro.
Tucker, and he'll kick this one away.
After I get
after the
100
touchdown
on
to
this,
score.
I'm gonna. If you want to play Fortnite,
He'll
we
start
can.
at the 2.
But like, I have a whole nother account and everything.
He'll get this up past the 20. And that's
But
where they'll
the
set
thing
up
is that I
shop.
gotta re-download
This
Fortnite,
drive starts at the 21. It's
but I don't know
1st
how
and
long
10.
it's gonna take.
This offense and their wide receiver heading back onto the field. And he tries to get back to the
Oh,
line.
it's fine. I could download it real quick. I'm downloading Fortnite right now. Fortnite. No, I don't want like Battle Royale or anything. I want like Fortnite.